Sean, Katie, Sean, Katie, what in the absolute Leorgana happened in the last episode of the Acolyte? And they said the Argonauts. Been listening to a lot of Greek stuff by Stephen Fry recently.
So they were going to what was the planet called? Kofar to find Master Kilnaka.
Yeah, that's
right.
2 episodes back. They were already there.
Yeah, but I just wanna,
Yeah.
So that's where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they encountered this
shadow,
mystery,
a nameless
guy.
shadow.
Yeah.
In darkness.
Yeah. Yeah. And in the last episode, it started with the fight, which was actually a
very good.
It was like a really good fight.
Mm-hmm.
He had, what was it?
Cortosis. Yeah.
Cortosis helmet that like deactivated their
and
gauntlet that like deactivated the lightsabers, which was cool. Really well put together sequence in the fighting as well. He absolutely annihilated everyone.
Yep.
Killed Yord. Snapped his neck, which was brutal. Killed Jackie, because he had like another secret little lightsaber that
a short lightsaber.
Yeah. It was interesting though. It ended up being Qimir was the reveal.
Qimir.
I thought it was Qimir. Don't they say that?
You call him Qimir, I'll call him Qimir.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I used to call him Qimir, but I'm pretty sure it's Qimir.
Have you recently gone back and rewatched?
I might have done.
Right, okay. Did they call him Qimir?
I'm pretty sure they call him Qimir.
Right, okay,
yeah.
I'll call him Qimir.
Yeah. And it was interesting because he said to Saul, didn't he? He was like, do you not remember me? Do you not recognise me? And Saul had said something about feeling a familiar presence, didn't he? So he obviously knows him but doesn't realise it. They had quite a good fight. Saul kind of let his emotions take over. It was weird though because while all this was happening there was stuff with May, which we didn't really get, we didn't really like. She was saying she was going to give herself over to the Jedi, but then she was fighting Jackie. May and Osha had a bit of a scuffle. May took Osha's place, didn't she, and went with Saul. And Qimir went over and force-healed Osha.
And also draped his cloak on her.
Yes, we assume he's going to take her.
Yeah. It's a bit silly. Tiny bit silly, because May has the thing on her head.
Yeah. It's weird that, because we talked about it before, how it's the episode that has the best lightsaber fighting that Disney's done in a while. But it also had some of the most... well, for Disney, yeah. But then it also had some of the weirdest moments, like with May, we didn't particularly like that.
Yeah. There was also... there was 3, wasn't there? We said there was 3. There was Osha and Yord as well, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, so they kept on
cutting between the 3,
and it was like that's. I would have been fine with Yord and Osha because she's trying to get away, and then she's going back. It's like she's not running away, but the May stuff was just like I didn't get that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what her deal is now that she's with Saul. Who knows?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
This is episode 6. God, please don't be a crap episode. Please don't be a crap episode.
Watch out! Run!
Yeah, he killed all of them.
An acolyte.
What have you done?
Oh gosh, come on.
Forgotten who we
Biff!
are,
Biff!
where we come from. They brainwashed you.
Yeah, feels like there's something that we're not being told as well.
Yeah.
Sister.
She's gone.
Someone's got a dark history. We need to unravel it.
We did say that we thought it could be like a turn, didn't we?
Yeah, the double turn.
Yeah.
Bret Hart Stone Cold style. That was a wrestling joke. I wonder how many people are going to get that.
I wonder how many Star Wars fans are wrestling fans.
Surely there must be more than just me. Well, there's you. Surely there must be more than just me and you. I was going to say, did he see to her wound? But he did, didn't he? He healed her.
But still... Is that a bandage?
Maybe it's not fully healed. What the devil system is this? Is this the Landor system? No, okay. Supposed to say Landor's not a system.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little elephant rat. Squash it!
Sometimes I'm surprised Sol can't tell the difference, can't feel the difference.
Considering he trained one and thought the other one was dead.
But I guess he has just lost his apprentice and a bunch of
lot of
Jedi.
other Jedi,
So
yeah.
he's probably, you know, going through it.
Yeah.
I'll cut him some slack.
He's probably a tiny bit depressed,
Yeah, just a little bit.
seeing all of those people die. Oh.
Oh.
No, it looks really familiar. It better not be that planet. Better not be. I think it looks a bit too tall to be that planet.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no.
If there's a tree with some dusty old books in there, I'm going to knock someone out. Oh.
It's an unknown planet.
Okay, so that's hope.
That's all we have.
Hopefully it's not Actor. Imagine having
Maybe it's
Tor.
Acti. Maybe it's a slightly different one.
So if it said tick or tack, why T?
I don't know. Oh.
Look, they're elephant rats! Squish them! Is there a ship? Oh.
Oh. Did he not see her? Or did he?
It's just out for a walk.
Does he want her to follow?
Oh, the little rodent weasel seemed like he suspected the tracker rodent or whatever it was called.
My whole team is dead.
Comms in. Lost it.
I mean, you can't really see the mark on it.
You must divine.
Take the wheel.
He does seem emotionally compromised.
Oh, bless him.
What is the rodent weasel doing? Don't laugh at the rodent weasel.
I don't know why I like it so much. Maybe because it reminds me of Archie.
Oh, I was
That's
going
how
to
I
say.
envision Archie would be in.
I was going to say,
this.
does it remind you of you? It's pulling thick swords, stand over, I just couldn't reach. Oh, don't be invasive.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh, ouchies.
Shelter scene. What are you going to do? I mean,
Are you going to jump in there after him?
you literally saw him kill about 8 Jedi. What are you going to do with them? With a knife? She can barely even use the Force anymore. So I saw a thing that said Yord actually broke his Cortosis gauntlet. And I think he broke his helmet as well, didn't he?
I might have done.
Just watching a man bath. Tiny bit crazy.
How does it feel?
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Don't move.
Feels good, doesn't it? The ogle in your hand again. You're not gonna join me. I'd like to put my clothes back on.
Oh, that was a bit flirty, wasn't it? Just looking at a naked man.
I'm wondering if it's honorable to kill me like this.
Am I supposed to be your prisoner?
Prisoner. You're the one with the weapon.
Did you kill Saul?
No.
I like how thingy
Kill
he
May?
is. He's a bit like, I don't know what I like. I just like him.
Yeah, he has this aura.
Yeah. Exactly the type of aura he should have.
He's like imposing without threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it didn't seem like at any point there he was in danger, despite the fact she had a lightsaber.
That man, he corrupted your sister. He pushed me to a place It's time for me to face the High Council. To tell them everything.
Ooh.
Everything.
What is it, Mark?
We received a distress call from Master Sol. Apparently he's on a mission in the Outer Rim.
What did he say?
There were casualties.
Who?
the connection was faulty, but it sounded like the entire team. How do you know where he is?
I sent him there.
Because it's something that links him with Saul.
You speak as if
Yeah.
you were a Jedi.
I was
Oh, there we go.
a long time ago.
If you keep me here, Soul comes to you. He's found me before. And his strength in the Force is very powerful.
You think that's his strength? That's your strength in the Force, Osha.
I never thought I'd ever be sitting here
Want to
praying,
see a Bith.
praying for a Bith. I'm pretty sure they're the same species that go. You've googled what a Bith is, haven't you?
You told me what a Bith is? That's what your description of it was? I didn't know
What, that it was the.
Yeah, the container guys.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, it's a droid, I don't care, but, you know.
The lights of it turned red when she fiddled with it.
Symbolism. Stop showing me the elephant rats!
You murdered my friends.
I killed Jedi. I killed those who threatened my existence.
You killed Yord.
A man who didn't hesitate to turn you in.
A Jedi doesn't attack the unarmed.
Why do you still think of yourself as a Jedi? They didn't want you.
It's not true. I left
Why?
because I chose to.
Are you sure about that?
They didn't throw me away.
Then why aren't you a Jedi?
Why aren't you a Jedi, Osha?
Maybe she was.
Because I failed!
Maybe she was the one he was after all along.
That's when you're finally free.
I mean, she is like him, I guess, isn't she? If she was a Jedi and then
She was cast
she
aside.
was cast aside. We still don't know about him yet, but
Yeah, and we don't know what it is about Saul that seems so divisive. There's something very divisive about him. He was stronger when he embraced his anger.
do you think it's going to be as simple as Saul was his master? Because you'd think
Have you heard
you would
from Master
recognise
Saul?
him more, wouldn't you?
No, but our team is ready to, and we depart in 20.
Okay.
She seems a bit dinging, isn't she?
Well, I mean, you would be, really, wouldn't you?
First you're hearing of Jedi being
Yeah.
killed.
Especially that many.
I ran a diagnostic. Had to restart the system. Should be 5 minutes or so. Soul? What is it? When you really want something, it can cloud your mind. You see what you want to see. He fooled us all.
You found him. Your pip droid.
Have you told me everything that happened on Brentok?
You were very young.
We're gonna find out what happened.
But I'm not now. You can tell me. Hello, is anybody there? Can you hear me?
Identify yourself.
My name is...
I figured it out. What did she say? Oh. Oh, of course, it was the weasel rodent. Oh, there's something that links May to him as well. Apart from just the general.
I feel like we're going to get another flashback episode.
So I wouldn't mind with this because it seems like there's two narratives. May's and Osha's. I want to know which one was the real one.
Everything all right, Master?
What did they say?
Yeah, maybe let's go into where Kilnaka was staying and see all the dead bodies. You know,
That
cut to ribbons.
Yeah, that suspiciously has lightsaber
Wounds.
yeah.
What do you want?
The power of two.
What? I know it's the rule of two.
Where'd you get that scar?
Kurtosis.
Ah!
Handy against lightsabers, but also a sensory deprivation headpiece, like we used as younglings.
It blocks out all your senses.
So it's just you and the Force. What do you bring with you?
It's interesting that he's wearing white. Do you think that's going to mean something? That he's really not as all that bad?
Well, it's said in the past that sometimes the Sith are just like Anakin's completely justified when he turns. Goes a bit crazy, like, but the initial turn is justified.
If the idea is that it was his master that gave him that scar and that he was thrown away.
Oh yeah, they did.
They were all killed by a lightsaber.
Oh.
What does that tell you?
She's a light whip.
A powerful Jedi has fallen. Who else would possess the power to slay such a
That is an
strong
actual
group?
thing, though, isn't it, in Legends?
Rare.
Something to tip the scales.
But if he did this, why would he send us a distress signal?
It's time to get back to the ship.
Oh, is that going to be where they go? Are they going to think that it's Saul that did it?
Well, we did speculate that. You know, that would naturally be the right conclusion. He was the strongest Jedi there.
He's the only one that made it. Aside from Osha and May.
And he's got a connection to Osha and May.
I've had 16 years to think about what I would say to you if I ever got the opportunity.
I'm sorry.
So you're going to listen.
So what, he couldn't see or hear, and he still killed all those Jedi?
But it made it seem like he could hear. Didn't he talk to Saul?
Yeah, but he also said it's what you bring with you as well. Because you're going to use the Force. Unless it's just the sight one. So it's like the helmets they use, you know, when they're fighting the droids. That means he just went from cool to really cool. Because if he was fighting them without being able to see, that's ridiculous. Obviously he fought a bit of it without the helmet on, but he killed a lot of Jedi with that helmet on. That's pretty awesome.
I feel like, because we've talked about it a few times, I feel like when it comes down to this show, the standouts have been Qimir and Saul.
Yeah. Saul for me is the hidden, just because I've spent more with him than I have with Qimir. But on that and on the last episode, he's been really, really, really good. I really like him. So yeah, I didn't hate that. I didn't hate that episode.
No.
But it also didn't feel like a 40-minute episode with nothing happening.
Yeah, it wasn't as slow as some of the other episodes have been, I felt like.
Yeah, it's literally doing exactly what we thought it was doing. The first 4 episodes were a drag, and then the fifth on have actually been really good.
Yeah. But it's like, I liked when he was talking about like the Jedi and how they teach one way, but there's another way and stuff, and he's talking about the Force. I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like talking about the Force.
If I don't see a Bith or a Moon at some point during it, I'm going to be angry.
A what? A Bith or a what?
A Moon.
Is that what Plagueis is? Okay.
Do you know what a Moon is?
No.
So do you know what the international banking the banking clans?
Get a photo up.
You know what a moon is? It's like, it's not like Yariel Poof, right? They haven't got the really, really long necks with a really tiny head, but they've got a reasonably long neck,
and a big
normal-sized head, and it's all white. You know in Attack of the Clones when Dooku's talking to all the Separatists?
Yeah.
And there's the guy who goes, is that one?
Okay.
That's not a moon. But the one who goes, the banking clans will support.
Right. It's got like a weird like.
Yeah, it hasn't got like a nose.
It's like
flat head.
Like flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm visualizing.
If you're thinking what I think, I hope you're thinking, then you're thinking correctly.
How many flat nose aliens could there possibly
Hold
be?
on, I'll pull up a moon for you. Just to be safe. Moon. That's a moon. That's the banking clan guy.
Okay. That's not a normal sized head, that's a big head.
Some don't have heads that big.
Okay. That's okay. So if I see one of them,
It's Plagueis. Ideally with yellow eyes. Or red eyes.
Okay.
Because that means it's actually him. If they just show a random moon and it's like, oh no, what next to Plagueis?
I feel like we're like that with a bit though. The second we see one, we're gonna go. Ugh.
Yeah, even if it's in like Tatooine on a container, I'll be like, oh,
It's one of them.
it's Tenebrous. Yeah, I don't mind it. The whole whip thing.
I mean, it's in Legends.
It's not.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
even
not
I
as,
knew that there was a light whip.
It's not as bad as like Mundi for no reason. You know, a bit of there's odd designed lightsabers all the time. Like the pike lightsaber's
Yeah.
quite impractical, but it's still a lightsaber.
Is she in Legends?
I don't know. I'm not as well versed.
Because if she is, then it would make more sense, wouldn't it? If like she was an actual character with a light whip, then it would be a bit more.
It'll be
Purple
interesting.
one as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it goes with Saul, because that when he was talking to May there, it almost seemed like he was talking bad. But I'm pretty sure the next episode is just going to tell her what happened.
Yeah.
Feels like the witches on whatever planet it was lied to both of them.
Just a little sidestep on that. Qimir's scar. It was like, could that be from the whip?
Maybe.
It was a bit like
Weird
whippy, wasn't it?
shaped,
'Cause he said it was from. Asked him if it was from his Jedi Master, and he didn't say no, but he didn't say yes either, did he?
Well, the reason I said no and the reason I said he didn't say no and say yes is because there's every potential he's got a master who's not very nice to him.
Yeah, but she has a light whip. You know what I mean?
Might be.
So what if she was his master, and Saul should know him because Saul's obviously close with her?
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
that's how he got it.
Maybe. I guess we'll see. That was us reacting to episode 6 of The Acolyte. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Don't spoil anything. Not that you can. Like the video, subscribe, ding the button off when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
Imagine getting whipped by a light whip. A lightsaber whip.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
There's got to be questions about how long it gets there, though.
How powerful it is as well.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see someone fighting her with a normal lightsaber.
Well, because it seemed like she could use the lightsaber and then it just turned into a whip.
Yeah.
Didn't
Why
it?
wouldn't they just give that to every Jedi?
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like a, you have to learn, like it's a different thing, it's like difficult to learn.
Yeah, maybe.
Like not every Jedi uses 2 lightsabers, do they?
No. Yeah. Thank you for watching.